This is the tennis show you didn't know you needed. We decode the players, we expose what actually wins matches, and we do it in a...
Wow, what? Honestly, what a catastrophe for the young boy Shelton. But backing a player after he hoists a trophy outside the top three is always going to be a gamble. Few have the capacity to weather back-to-back runs. It's just what it is. But I really have to commend this tournament on another note on starting the matches when the most eyeballs can get on them. I don't know what I'm baffled in the sense of I don't know what the Canadian Open was doing in the sense of putting on matinee matches during the day. Made no sense. Half of the Western Hemisphere is at work, so they can't watch it on TV, and they certainly can't attend. So Canada needs to get a grip on match times for next year. That being said, a lot to talk about today. Now, as the majority of the players right now are on power saver mode until the Open, you can see the proof is in the pudding because upsets are happening left and right. Excuse me. I have to say, Mirda looks really good right now. The way he was belting the ball, holy smokes. I also have to say Bergs looks horrible right now, so look to fade him in future matches. Bro was tossing the ball into another stratosphere, for lack of a better term right now. He just couldn't find his toss, and it was just really affecting him. That being said, it's time. It is time to get into a report by the Super Tennis Discord. Now, we have a lot to get through, so if you want to get information like this daily and have a steady stream of information, the information is actually in the description to join our #1 growing tennis society in the world. That being said, let's get into it. First up, we have Felix versus Cerundolo. What we're going to do here, just to err on the side of caution, because as we just said, a lot of players' legs are drunk as a sailor. So what we're going to do is over 7.5 games, first and second set, Felix to win a set, and then we're going to lock into Felix to hold his first service game at love 15 or 30. So basically, he can't allow his first service game to go to deuce. This spits out a line at about -175, if I believe. Not a bad shred for a match that we don't have to fornicate with the money line. It's just great. So if you can get that kind of line without kind of choosing the last whistle, you're going to take it every day. Fonseca, O'Connell, Fonseca money line. Look, the Brazilian needs to rip the Australian's one-handed backhand out of his bloody socket, point blank period. This guy has gotten so much sponsorship money. I need to see more right now. So Seca rolls tomorrow, lock it in. Now Mirda versus Fritz. Look, I love Fritz right now, but this will not be a stroll in the park. Mirda will want it more than Alex. He just will. That being said, seeing Alex off in straight sets, that can't be ignored because he's been playing great ball. So I like taking the Americans money line, that being said, and then I do want to follow that with a large spread for the Spaniard to cover. Moving on, we have Borges versus Rublev. It's as simple as this. Whichever player shows up with his toolbox is going to win this match. And you might be thinking, what the fuck does that mean? Well, what I mean by this is each player has the allotted tools to dispense either one. But the question is, who the hell is going to show up? And that question is harder answered than you think. Nuno, yes, he's been on a roll, but on paper you would lean Rublev. Well, yes, except for the fact that the Russian has been playing some subpar tennis all year, which leads me to believe the power levels are acutely positioned here. They just are. I'd lean to, just to be safe, the alt over at 19.5 to 20.5 games. You can find these odds on FanDuel. Again, not my favorite spot on the board, but moving on, we have an interesting match. We have Naka versus Med. We're going to take the over here. This is not going to be a familiar match for either guy. They've only played 3 times, but that has been since 2023. Naka is a completely different player, and Medvedev might be the plateauing star that we all once knew. However, I don't really think that. I think he's one of the few players that can actually figure out a match on the fly. So again, push the light alt over as a parlay piece possibly. Again, 19 to 20.5 games, same prescription as the last match. And then we have Faryar versus Walton. Stay away. This is going to be too they are going to be jawing at it, and it could go either way, especially because Walton, this is a good chance for him, and he's kind of been playing or having a subpar year, so this is a good look for him. And Faria has kind of been floating around. Is he going to really pop off, or is he going to kind of just stay where he is? Kind of had a decent year. I'd say a lot would say above average, as definitely his recent results, but just earlier in the year he was doing quite well on the clay as well, so you have to take that into account. And I think Nuno Borges would appreciate the company. That being said, we can look at some of the other matches going on. Let's see what's going on right now. We have, look, Jodar handled Tabilo swiftly. We called that in the Discord. Again, if you guys want to get in the Discord, limited spots before the Open. Information is in the description to join my personal picks daily. We do these videos when we can do these videos, point blank, period. We have WTA expert picks from our WTA expert, and then we have a rising star scout, Herschel, prodigy. A lot of people are calling him the prodigy now, but he's doing really well, so we all love to lock in, and it is a well-oiled machine. Yeah, looking forward to tomorrow. It's like, yeah, I've covered everything. Tien and TFO have played each other so many times, and there's a lot of story going behind that match, but I'd rather just grab your popcorn and relax instead of trying to sweat that one out. And I don't really know what to make of Shane Musetti. Musetti's been playing horrible, but again, we'll have to see. That being said, guys, we will see you guys in the next video. If we get, let's say if we get like 30 likes and 10 comments, we'll be back. And I will be choosing a comment winner from the last video. I've just been very busy, but I will be selecting one. Hold your horses, but I'll see you guys in the next one. And yeah, 30 likes, 10 comments. We'll be back tomorrow. If not, join the Discord. You'll get us every day, but we'll be back when we'll be back. Tennis Director Wheeler out. Cheers, guys.
This is the tennis show you didn't know you needed. We decode the players, we expose what actually wins matches, and we do it in a way nobody else dares to do. If you want hype, if you want honesty, if you want the deepest tennis brain in the game, you're in the right place. Welcome.
Fuck your hoe, cause she like that. Yeah, bitch, fat